Silent night, grossly mild. Weatherman forecast, Texas mildly frozen. It's not even cold enough to need a jacket. Let's mob grocery stores for toilet paper and tea.
Calm down, scam, call the Nance.
We will rebuild.
Silent night, inch of snow.
Isn't climate change a hocus cause? A state of emergency. Please, you're advised to stay in and not get sued. Throw some softer salt like marbles on the ice. Please, you're advised to stay in and not get a flu. Throw some barbecue salt like marbles on the ice. Now plural bad drivers worse. Now plural bad drivers worse. Now plural have always been smoking tires worse.
Yeehaw, hoggy heaven, bad drivers. Winter warning. Silent night, smokeless night. Save Texas, possibly an inch. Where do we begin?
Now plural bad drivers worse. Now plural bad drivers worse. Texas is a war with wicks and heavy trucks and ice. It could always be worse. The bad drivers curse. No taxes in Texas. Snow plows don't need them. Stop into a cow. Virtual Redban is starting. Unless some Sleet, 'cause some need to fall on the internet and into the streets.
Yeah, that song was mediocre. What's up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban Snow. That's right. It's that time of the year again where Texas gets a little bit of snow and everyone panics here in Texas. I mean, I have PTSD from the... I might take this hat off. I have PTSD from the one snowstorm when I first moved here. Yes, that was fucked up, and I think that was a mild storm. So I don't know who to trust anymore because this city's just not built for any kind of snow or ice. There's no snow plows. They just throw sand all over the ground, and it's like little marbles. Anyways, we'll talk about that and just a bunch of shit. Today was a crazy day. A lot of fun stuff happened today. I'm only broadcasting because we took the week off from filming for Kill Tony, and you'll find out why in a bit. But so we had the week off of filming. So I was like, hey, might as well just jump on tomorrow. It's supposed to snow all night tonight, supposedly. We'll see. So tomorrow is probably going to be an indoor day anyway. So I thought, fuck, what a great day to sleep in tomorrow. So might as well just go on here tonight. So cheers to you guys. Happy Monday. Cheers. This is the Death Squad mug. I'm not wearing a Death Squad hat or a shirt, but you can go to DeathSquad.tv. Why am I in a country voice now? At the very top, you can click on Shop Squad, and that'll take you to ShopSquad.tv where you have shirts, hats, mugs, everything. Yes, including this hat, the new Death Squad Jan Band hat. And, of course, some of the classics are still in stock, or there's some in stock. Go to ShopSquad.tv or DeathSquad.tv. Also, every episode of Kill Tony is on. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's because I just ran downstairs and then ran upstairs right when that opening started. And then I fucking forgot. I like ran downstairs and left something downstairs. I had to go back downstairs. Yeah, you should have saw me. I sat down right when it was time to sit down. Anyways, it's like, whatever. Kill Tony. Every episode of Kill Tony's here at Death Squad. You guys go to iTunes, Spotify. Click on this big logo right here. That'll take you to youtube.com/KillTony or at the top. And this week, tonight, Andrew Dice Clay. I love Andrew Dice Clay. Andrew Dice Clay is the fucking shit. He's somebody, by the way, that a lot of the younger people that are watching right now don't even know who Andrew Dice Clay is, probably. You know, he was really, really famous when I grew up. Early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. To the point, I even had Andrew Dice Clay on my answering machine message. If you don't know what an answering machine is, it's like your voicemail outgoing message. And it was just a scene from a movie that Dice was in called Ford Fairlane. And all it was him falling off a building going, my hair, and then it would like go beep. I actually have it. I think I just was watching it. Where is that? See? Yep. Here's the scene. I had this. You used to call little old Brian up in, when he was in high school. This was my answering machine message. It started right here. And this is Andrew Dice Clay, the one with the sexy hair, and all these people falling off a building. This is how goofy Ford Fairlane is. And Dice. Oh, I slowed it down because of copyright.
My head.
That's that. Then it would go beep. My hair. It's so stupid. That is so stupid. Anyways, go to DeathSquad.tv to find the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/KillTony. We all wear leather jackets because of Dice. Actually, I'm wearing one of Tony's leather jackets. Believe it or not, I had to fit into one of Tony's jackets. That's actually Tony's jacket I'm wearing. He had a whole collection of leather jackets that he brought, and I chose one. It's actually kind of nice. I've never worn one of these kind of jackets before. I kind of like it. It's like wearing a man purse, but it's on you. And it's not like a coat. I used to wear vests all the time, but they were more of like the Burt Kreischer style vest, like the puffy jacket vest with the no sleeves. And I still like to wear them. But then Tony started wearing all these vests recently, and now I'm like, we can't be both vesties. So I haven't been wearing my vest as much. And this is the end of vest talk. Speaking of Kill Tony, and one reason why we didn't record an episode of Kill Tony today is because Tony was invited to the inauguration ball. And I first saw this pop up on my timeline today. And I was like, lo and Bobert spotting and hanging out with Kid Rock. I don't care about that at all. But then I happened to see what looks like a little Tony Hinchcliffe head right there. Look at that little Tony hanging out with Kid Rock. And I was so excited to see that there was actually video of this. Look at that. Anyone recognize anyone else? I don't know who that guy with the ponytail is behind there. Look at Tony look at the camera. That's pretty funny. I thought that was cool. Kid Rock's cool. I got to meet him once, a long time ago, back in the day, when he was still kind of just doing like, living my life in a slow hell, when he was in that period of his life. I haven't I haven't. Yeah, that was a different kind of Kid Rock. I like to believe that was when he was like a pop star Kid Rock or something. Anyways, go to how am I getting this far off already? I don't even know what I was talking about. That's not even what I was trying to do. What? Oh God, Brian, get it together. Go to DeathSquad.tv or, to find all the links of all the past episodes of Kill Tony, including the episode that just premiered tonight. That's right. Andrew Dice Clay. What is going on here? Shit. You could also go to Sunset Strip Comedy Club right here at the very top. Click on that link and that'll take you to sunsetstripatx.com. If you don't know, I'm one of the owners of a comedy club here in Austin, Texas. And it's right next door to the Comedy Mothership, which is always sold out. So why don't you just stop next door? Come to a show. My show is every Thursday. You've probably heard me talk about it on Kill Tony all the time. That's where I invite all the comics. Like, if they do really good, I'm like, well, I'd love to have you on the Secret Show. That's right. That's this show. Every single Thursday. Go to sunsetstripatx.com. I'm a mess right now for some reason. I do admit that maybe I had already smoked some green tea. And that's why I had to run downstairs at the beginning of the show to grab something because I might have been already too green teed. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's what happened.
I want to see.
Holy shit! Nicholas Satchel, $10. I want to see.
My word. I want to see. My word. I want to see. My word.
Thanks for the $10, buddy. I just gave you what you wanted to see.
My word.
How are you guys doing in the chat? I'm off. Man, I need to not green tea before I start. And I need to not run up and down stairs twice. Like a maniac. Now I have a problem. I always put lotion on my skin. And I know you're not supposed to put lotion around your eyes. It always gets in my eyes. Like, I'm constantly like crying. And it's not because it's because I have lotion in my eyes. It always happens though, especially like I'm one of those idiots that take the Lime scooters all the time when I'm downtown Austin. The little scooters you pay for. And when it's cold or windy, when I get off, all that lotion just goes in my eyes. I'm just like, it looks like I'm bawling my eyes out after getting off a Lime scooter. Fun stories. I got some other cool shit to show you guys. Just a couple things. What's going on in the chat? Anything going on in the chat? What's up yonder? I see Shane's in the chat. All the regulars are in the chat. When I was younger, I recorded my friend's dad, Joel's voicemail and used it as mine. Gary, you slick son of a bitch. On Kill Tony, may I ask, why is the far shot from the back always out of focus? I always think it's my eyes. It's not your eyes. And unfortunately, it's been an ongoing problem the last 4 weeks. And I'm told it's being addressed multiple times. And the biggest problem that sucks is most of the time I edit on a huge monitor. And so I immediately go, fuck, this is not 100% in focus because I could see in this huge monitor in front of me. But once in a while, I don't edit on my huge monitor, like because whatever reason, And this week happened to be one of the ones. But then when I played it on my big monitor, I noticed the back bar camera was out of focus. So I actually re-edited a whole second version of it. But after talking to the other producers and stuff, it didn't seem like that big of a deal because it was just slightly out of focus. But it bugged me. But I was watching it on one of my TV monitors, and it was like, all right, that's cool. That's not a big problem. But then I put it on my projector and was like, okay, yeah, that is kind of out of focus. And it's just slightly. Supposedly we're going to Monday go through all the cameras and figure out what the issue is, because it always seems like it's in focus on our end, but when it comes out, it's just slightly off, or something happens and it nudges slightly off. I don't know. But the second version I edited, if it sucked too much, I was just going to replace it with this other version, which just takes out that camera angle altogether. But I watched the first half of it tonight, and I was like, yeah, it's a little out of focus, but I didn't think it's that huge of a deal. It's not like a game, like it's not one of those ones like this is just unwatchable. It's just slightly off, but I don't know. I think it's better than just not having that camera. I like that camera angle. Without it, just using the side ones are weird. Oh, fuck me.
Fuck me. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Are you going to come out in a few years and say the random bucket pulls are actually a bit the whole time? They're not, dude. And I think we prove it all the time that they're not. Obviously, there was like one, like the guy that shaved his head the other day. That was a great example of why the bucket pulls are not a bit. We would never have had him come out the following week and ruin the whole thing. It was like awkward. Like there's so many times also where we're like, how is this person like we hated him. We hated some random comic, and then they literally get up like for the next 2 weeks. Like we hate that. Oh, it's this guy again. He fucking sucked last week. God, how did he get it again? Like it wouldn't piss us off this much if it was rigged the whole time. It is not rigged. I'm telling you, it's not rigged at all. Possibly box lane, higher aperture for wider focus, right? No, but the problem is some weeks it's perfect, and I don't think we changed the settings. I don't do any of it anymore. But maybe the settings have been changed, or they changed the settings. But yeah, like some weeks it's perfect, other weeks it's not. And we've been having it with all our cameras recently, so you might be onto something. They might be changing settings every week. It's just weird how 1 week it works perfect, the other week it doesn't. And I've been actually complaining about it for like 4 weeks. And because there's been a couple weeks where I can't even use a whole camera angle because of the focus shit. And then they fix it and it's fine, but it seems like now it's coming back, but just slightly. I don't know. They need to stop tweaking. I hate how when shit's working, don't do anything. Just let it do that for the next year and a half, 2 years. But you know, we have so many people working now, different things, and they always like to tweak things. Every week they're tweaking the sound a little or doing something. It's like, guys, right now it's working perfect. Don't touch anything, you know, unless it's something major. Stop tweaking everything every week. Oh, if I just tweak this, I think it would sound better or look better. Stop. Drives me fucking crazy. That's why when I used to do Kill Tony, and this is definitely the most dumbest way you could possibly do anything, but when I set up the cameras every week, I used to set up 3 cameras every week, and they were all in auto. Auto. I know that sounds crazy. Auto. Everything's just on auto. And you know what? 99.9% of the time, perfect. The light, the brightness, the lighting changes, auto. The sharpness, the autofocus, auto. That's why I always bought Sony cameras too, because their focus is always, autofocus is great. Yes. Yeah, I have that all the time. Things that work get messed with for no reason. I fucking hate it. And as an editor, it's like, now that I'm just doing the editing, I'm not doing all of it, so I can't blame myself anymore. It's like, it's so frustrating when like, you're just making this harder now to edit. I don't know. I won't bitch anymore because I've been dealing with it for the last 24 hours. No, they're not using different cameras to film other shows during the week. Actually, you might, now you're on to something, because I'm thinking maybe they do. Maybe you're on to something. Now that shit. All right, let's get off this subject, because it just pisses me off. I don't want to. I can't. I just can't. I don't have to deal with that. It's not my problem anymore. The bleeping edits that you're talking about, that is YouTube. You have to talk to YouTube about that. Sorry. There's certain words where YouTube are a little. They came out and told us, like, there's a couple words where it's a problem. And it's like words you wouldn't even think. Like, there seems like there's worse words. How's the weather yonder? I was just out there and it was like sleeting rain. It was, wasn't that bad yet. I guess the majority of the weather is coming after midnight. I did make sure to, I did make sure to charge all my batteries up, because I think, you know, the huge storm that we had here a few years ago that crippled Austin, I think that was also considered a mild storm that just took out all of Austin. So just to be safe, I absolutely charged up my batteries. But you're right. Let's take a look at the radar. Here we go. Looks like it's just starting in. The pink below us is freezing rain. The blue is snow. The darker the blue gets, the more snow. Let's go 1 hour in the future. Looks like some more snow. Snow for an hour, right? See what happens now, an hour from here. Oh, there's 2 hours from here. Looks like more snow. Looks like there's a lot of snow. But I'm guessing it's going to be like 1 to 2 inches max. There is some freezing rain that is coming through also. And that's what I'm more worried about. And that's pretty much what happened last snowstorm here in Texas. It wasn't even the snow. It was all the freezing rain. And then it just stayed freezing for like 4 days. And it took down all the power lines and stuff. Yeah, local temperature right now is 29 degrees. 29. Let's see. There's some other things I wanted to show you. Anyone follow the badass Trump shit today? One thing I saw that I fucking loved was Elon Musk. What would appear to be Elon Musk on ecstasy or acid. Did you guys see that? Literally looked like he was on ecstasy or acid. But I have a different theory. If you haven't seen it yet, here it is on Instagram. Oops. Well, that's not it. That's not what I was talking about, but that was very
Thank you.
very crazy.
Thank you.
That's not, I promise you that's not what I was going to show you. But I was like, oh, maybe we'll talk about that. I was talking about this. This is something Joe Rogan posted earlier. Looks like it's originally from PK's Runs. And seriously, like seriously, what is this? If you haven't seen this yet, seriously, what is this? Why can't I do it? Oh. Does anyone see this?
Picture yourself in a boat on a river.
I mean, literally, this is real video. That's not. Well, maybe. I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it was, but it seems kind of like overdone right now. Maybe somebody added some AI to this. Well, obviously the graphics, like the butterflies and stuff. But I watched this earlier, like real news channels posted this. It's either drugs, not saying illegal or legal, or here's my theory. Hear me out. What do you guys think if Elon, this is me being just imagining, nothing's based on real shit, but what if Elon has given one of those brain chips to himself? You know the brain chips that he has a company that's like putting chips in people's heads so they can walk again and talk again and do all this shit. What if he is experimenting with a brain chip and he's doing shit like turn on tripping, turn on acid mode? Or some people are just saying, autism or, things like that. But look at me, his eyes. It's just crazy. Wait. Why is it not zoomed in now? Come on. I mean, he almost looks like AI right there. That almost looks like AI. I almost think that this is like a different version of it, which has a couple extra seconds on it. Because this seems even more AI. That does not even look, he doesn't even look like a human being right here. His eyes do not look real. What is going on here, guys? I really want to hear that Beatles song too, though. I can't, guys. Doesn't his eyes? I mean, that kind of looks like AI. But it's real. I'm pretty sure, like, them adding maybe they looped it or something. Maybe he didn't do it for that long. Because that seems way too, it just seems way too insane to me. But if you go on like Twitter, you just type on Elon's name, it comes up everywhere. Oh, Joe Rogan on Jillian Michaels. Look at that. This just popped up when I went to Twitter. I like Jillian Michaels. Wait, where is she? The demon took her. That's cool. Joe Rogan looking fucking slick. Hell yeah. Look at that girl looking back at it behind Jillian. Oh, shit. God. Yeah, here is something I saw earlier that somebody did an AI version of. And this is, I didn't know if it was a real version or not, but here's the real version. People are said RFK passed the test. Uh-oh. Don't look at the tits. Don't look at the tits. That's hilarious. What the hell? This happened? God, there's so much of this to look at. Is that Tyson riding Jake Paul at the White House? Are you fudging popsicling me right now? That is nuts. Dude, this is going to be a crazy 4 years. I just know it's going to be a crazy 4 years. You know how crazy it is that Joe Rogan and all these people are at the inauguration. Tony is there, or was there. But one of the funniest things that came out, you guys probably have already seen this, but one of the funniest things that came out from today's inauguration is fucking Theo Von sitting during the inauguration and his chair breaks and makes a huge noise and everyone's like, shh. And he's just laying on the ground. And Logan Paul was setting up his camera and caught it because he was just going to record everything at the inauguration. Check this out.
Oh, it happened. It happened. I said it would. We gotta see here. We gotta see here. I got it on video. It actually happened. Kamala stairs.
Dude, that's so funny. Theo, quick as fuck. Kamala's chairs. This is starting to seem like this was scripted. This whole inauguration scripted, right? This is ridiculous. What if it's like the whole thing is written by Donald Trump's son? You know, what's his face? He wrote the whole thing. My son wrote the whole thing. The script.
No way. Did you really? I got it. Oh, it happened. It happened.
Everyone's like, shh.
We gotta see here.
Dude, that is so fucking funny. That is so fucking funny. Of all the chairs to just break, that is hilarious. Yeah, Baron's the pimp. Oh, here is another video of the whole thing, and it's next to Baron. By the way, when I first saw the first lady, I guess I should call her, when I first saw her hat, everyone was like comparing her to the the Hamburglar, McDonald's Hamburglar. When I first saw it, I didn't think of that. I thought just, damn, that's straight 80s fashion. Like back in the day, that's what chicks wore, these kind of hats, man. And that I thought she would look like a fucking spy. Like she could be my China spy. I actually like that hat. I like that style. What's that one chick that was in that movie? I think it was like what's the movie when they're in this like Dune? No, the black woman. She was a model and she was in like what movie was that? I don't need another hero. Grace. Anyways, it reminded me of her. It looks like 80s fashion. Anyways, Barron Trump, who I think, by the way, it is kind of Michael Jackson-y too, but it looks more like Grace Kelly. Thank you, Nicholas. Grace Kelly. Barron, though, I think is a pimp. I love Barron. You don't hear much about Barron, but Barron is my favorite Trump. I've said this many times. If I could pick one Trump, I would choose Barron Trump. That's who I would put all my money in. But here's Barron standing next to robot Elon Musk, while Elon, look at his eyes, by the way. When a girl has that kind of eyes, by the way, I'm not bashing Elon. I'm a Tesla, I have tons of stock in Tesla. I have multiple Tesla cars. I'm an Elon fan. I mean, I think Elon's acting a little weird lately, and the whole video game thing's very weird. But see how Elon's eyes are? That is one thing I always look out for, like if I'm on a date with a girl or something like that. I call those Adderrall eyes. Adderrall eyes. And if you could see the whites of their eyes or like around their whole entire pupil, that's called an Adderall eye. And I was always trained, and I grew up to like watch out. If you could see the whites of her eyes on top and on the bottom and on the sides, run from that girl. That's called Adderall eyes. Now, when a guy has it, I never look at guys' eyes like that, I guess, but here is the video that I thought maybe had a little dash of AI in it. Here's another, I don't know if it's the same time period. I did wonder, I don't know, is this the same video I saw? I don't know. Look at Elon in the back. Oh, what are you doing here, Barron? Oh my God, the brain juices, the brain chips kicking in. I mean, I don't know, guys. This whole thing's fucking hilarious and weird. Hungry eyes is what they used to call it. Yeah. Hungry eyes. Wasn't that from the Lost Boys, Randy? We used to call those hungry eyes. You want to get some pizza? In your eyes to let the steam. Whatever. In her eyes. I got to see it again. Actually, I got to hear it with some sexy music. Let me go to Suno. Let's just create a real quick song. In her eyes, Red Baron. How do you spell Baron like that? Red Baron. In her eyes, Red Baron. Her thighs darkened. In her eyes, brain chip, robots in disguise. In her eyes, last boy, red plane, Snoopy on top, riding the train. In her eyes, brain chip, fast cars, batteries in the freezer, robots in disguise again. Baron. Is that how you spell Baron, by the way? Bear. Maybe I should spell it. Bear on. Maybe I should spell it like that. Bear on. Red Baron. Bear on. I'll do that one. Bear. Yeah, I'm only doing it this because AI sucks at saying words. Bear. You almost have to spell it out. Bear. I'm behind you. Bear. Kicking in. Brain chip. FTW. Or for the win. Doe. A deer. Female deer. Rockets flying in the sky. Bear rum. Don't look back. I'm working on level 99 in my head, in my bed. Brain chip, making my brain dip. All right. Trump 2099. Style of music. Pop rap, acoustic blues, hip hop, ambient. Good luck with that. Baron 2099. All right, we're gonna play this new song while we look at what were we looking at? Were we still looking at oh yeah, we're looking at this. Okay. Can we loop this? Can we loop this though? Guess we can just keep on playing it. That seems like a dumb idea though. Playback speed, super slow. That's what we'll do. We'll just milk it for everything we have. And then, all right, we got this first version of the song. Wait, where is it? Right here? Nope. Right there. Okay.
In her eyes, red baron, her thighs darkened. In her eyes, brain chip, robots in disguise.
I like it. It's romantic.
In her eyes, lost boy, red plane, Snoopy on top, riding the train. In her eyes, brain chip, fast cars, batteries in the freezer, robots in disguise.
Damn, that was good.
for the wind. Do a deer, a female deer, rockets flying in the sky. Don't look back. I'm working on level 99. In my head, in my bed, brain chip, making my brain dip.
Damn, he just closed his eyes. Perfect.
Trump 2099.
This is great.
Rockets flying in the sky. I'm working on level 99. In my head, in my bed, brain chip, making my brain dip. Trump 2099. Trump 2099.
This is great. I need to make a long version of this song.
Trump 2099.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was great. I love that song. Oh my goodness gracious. And to think that there's actually another version that's longer of the new Baron 2099 song. Yeah, there's a second version. And at the end of tonight's episode, we're going to listen to it on the way out. So get ready for that. Oh man, you guys ready for this new drop that's going to hit later? He's rebooting. I mean, it like, look, I am being 100% honest, not trying to be mean or anything. Those eyes look like he has a brain chip going on, and he's seeing floating menus. And the only thing you're not seeing is the goggles that you're wearing on an Apple Vision Pro and his hand clicking on menus. Like maybe he is beta testing some new technology and he can't even talk about it. Is it his technology? Is it Apple technology? Is it Zuck technology? Maybe he has like contact lenses where he's seeing menus pop up right now. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like he's doing some beta shit. Like maybe he is trying to level up to level 99 right now. And that makes sense because he is doing multitasking in a window over here that he can't talk about. Because he's using these new contact lenses that cost like $2 million. And it's got like AR shit in them. Like he's doing future shit probably. And it looks ridiculous to us. It looks like he's on acid right now, but he's literally multitasking right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Your dad works with Barron Trump? Where, at GameStop? Oh. Speaking of GameStop, did you guys know like GameStop just closed down like most of their stores? I saw this on Reddit and I'm like, that's not true. Oh, fuck, dude. They're like closing down almost all their stores. Luckily, the GameStop near me is not closing down. I don't even give a shit about GameStop. I don't even go to GameStop maybe once every 2 years. But I'm just saying I hate when any store closes down like that. It just bugs the fuck out of me. Keep these guys open. How do we keep these guys open? Make it so smash and grabbing and theft and shoplifting and got a little bit more cred instead of a slap on the wrist. Yeah. That's one thing that is one thing I hope Trump does. This is serious, Brian, now. Like if I can like choose one thing, and I know this is very people are going to hate me for saying this. There's two things I wish could change. One, leave abortion and all that shit alone. Like, I don't like that. if women want to get an abortion, they should be available to. Keep religion also out of this, out of everything. It shouldn't be forced on you in any way, and I don't like that. And leave abortion alone. Let women decide what's right for their body and all that crap. And that's one thing I want. Second thing is I want more funding for the people that actually help us and take care of us. And that includes firemen. That includes police. I'm so sorry. I think we should not cut the police funding. I think police are good. Now, that doesn't mean I want them like speed. Like, we need to work on the police also, so they're not just sitting there trying to make quotas on giving speed tickets like they do in Ohio. Ohio is a police state. I grew up in a police state where cops constantly are trying to catch you. I don't want that. But I do want funding for police. I don't want police trying to capture you at any second they, cool police are cool. The police in Austin, Texas, fucking cool as fuck. Super underfunded. They don't give a shit. Oh, weed's not even legal here, but they don't give a fuck. Like, just don't fucking rob somebody, or, you know what I mean? Like, they're there, but they're not like I grew up Ohio police, which is constantly like almost bullies trying to pull you over, trying to give you speeding tickets, trying to catch you on something. It's almost like sales practice. Like when you go to a store and like they get more money the more tickets they write. No, that's because they're low in funding. I think they should have funding. They're there. You call them. You need them. They will be there. Don't, and they should be like firemen. Can you imagine if you're like, hey, my house is on fire, and they don't answer the phone? That's what's happening in Austin, Texas. They're not even answering the phone, and they won't even come to your house unless the person has a gun and it's like they're about to shoot people. They'll just ignore you. Because they don't have enough people. They don't have enough money. They don't have enough cops here in Austin, Texas. I don't like that. I think teachers, cops, firemen, people that help people, all the money goes to them. Doctors. I mean, the doctors are already there. They don't need any more help. Nurses should be paid more. Teachers and nurses. People that help people out should be on top. Especially police. I don't like this cutting police bullshit. What's my P.O. box? Good luck. Let me see if I can find it. I grew up. My uncle was chief of police or something like that. My uncle. So I always grew up loving my uncle, obviously, and thinking that he was a badass. Never had any problems with police growing up. I mean, I've never had a speeding ticket before. And for the most part, I've always lived my life like, just don't be a cunt. Don't break the law. You're going to be fine, as you should. But I get it. But I'm trying to find my P.O. box right now. Sorry, guys. Now it's kind of driving me crazy because I'm like, yeah, what is... I used to advertise my P.O. box, but the problem is that so many people were sending me like crazy shit. And I just hate going to the P.O. box. Like, it takes time. God damn it. Why can't I find it? Oh my God. Here. I think it's on my phone. What do you guys think about the police? I know there's a lot of people that just hate. Fuck cops. Fuck, and that's because you've ran into cops and they fucked your life up when you were poor doing bad things, I'm sure, right? It's really hard, I think, to hate the police unless they have fucked you up personally or fucked a family member up personally. But overall, there's good cops and there's bad cops, just like there's good people and bad people. If you had a bad experience with the police, it's probably a bad cop. Because I have a lot of friends that are cops now, especially the Austin police. There's so many police that work at the mothership, you know? Off-duty cops and stuff. And I've gotten to know a lot of them, and they're just the fucking coolest people. But I get it. It's not for everybody. And that's usually just from bad experiences that you had. And that makes 100% sense. Because I've seen bad police before. I've dealt with bad police before. But luckily, I haven't had anything too horrible happen where it was like, I'm going to blame the whole entire police on this one bad cop. All right, here's my P.O. box. There you go. It's my P.O. box. If you own a company, I used to advertise this more, but I just haven't been doing it. If you have a company and you have a product, I'll maybe open it on here, or if you just want to send me something. I'm not a guarantee that I'll talk about it or doing it or anything with it, but I love it when people have something that they want to promote or something that, whatever. I've gotten some cool shit. Don't send me anything illegal, right? I should have scanned and looked at before I get it, just so you guys know that, though. So don't send me anything crazy. Somebody sent me a bunch of fucking drugs once, and the company that goes through all my shit, they were like, Brian, we got a problem. I'm like, all right, well, you take care of it. So I'm paying for you. There you go. What else, guys? How are you guys doing? You know those little nicotine pouches that are really popular? I just got sent the mother load. They're a new sponsor. I'm not going to say who they are yet, but they sent me a huge box of those. I would probably say, each one of those containers, I'd probably say, there was 6 times 30. What's 6 times 30? $240 of them. I'd say they is that right? Math? Oh yeah, math sucks right now. They sent me a lot. They like a huge box of them and tons of different flavors. I've never used them before. As you guys know, I mostly do this horrible thing, vaping. But I've been using them more, and it's actually pretty nice. I like them. I could see why people, especially like on airplanes and places where you can't huff and puff all day long. Six times 3 and add a 0. Did I get it right? 30, 180. Is what you're saying? Is that what I said? I don't even remember what I said. I don't even remember what number I said. I said 180? Yeah, it's 180. Is that what I said? God. Math. You know, I am 2 math classes away from having a degree in college. And isn't it funny how big of a waste of time that was? And the fact that I don't even care. I said 420. Did I really? I said 420. What was I saying? 30 times. What? Oh, man. All right. That means I need to smoke some 420. My brain was subconsciously telling me, like, Brian, you need to smoke some 420 right now. You know what? I'm going to. How long have we been streaming for? Okay, we good. It's still, we good. It's still early. We're going to do a weather report soon. Who won? Ohio State won, right? I didn't look at the final score. But last time I checked, I was like, I was going to watch. I was like, oh, well, I don't need to watch this. It's over. And it was like not even like halftime yet, I don't think. Or maybe it was like halftime. And that's why I was like, you know what? I don't need to watch this. Last time Notre Dame beat Ohio State was in the 30s. So don't need to watch that game. Yeah, 1930s. Oh, this is going to be the year, is it? I don't know if you guys saw that last game. Ohio State pretty much went a little cray-cray. Ohio won? Yeah, I know what they were going. This is my lightsaber. Can you guys hear that? That sounds like Atari. That's all I need. Puffco, by the way. Puffco, an amazing company. Thank you, Frank Castillo, who really hooked me up with this little tea thing. I might have smoked too much. Doesn't Shane like Notre Dame? I hope Tony, and it seems like he would, I hope Tony gambled with Shane. That's one of the first questions I'm going to ask Tony next time I see Tony. Did you gamble with Shane Gillis? Congratulations. I would have jumped in on that gamble poo. What is the final score of that game? 34-23. Great. Ohio State won national championship. I will say that is surprising for Ohio State. Ohio State, growing up, always had this thing where they always like to fuck up right at the last second. And they do that all the time. They'll fuck up right at the last second. And a lot of times they'll fuck up like one of the first games of the year. Like that's their whole thing. Like, oh, I guess we aren't that great. Like it's almost a trick they do. fuck up on one of the first games of the year and then just win every other game. They did succumb to, it's rigged. All sports are rigged. I don't care about sports. Inferno, I'm the one guy that does not give a shit about sports or politics, honestly. There's only, like I said, there's only a couple things I wish. If I could have anything, hey, basic bitch. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to sports and politics. I do like UFC. If I had to choose anything, if that's in the categories of things I can choose, I will pick UFC. Because that's actually a sport don't believe is rigged. I believe boxing's probably pretty rigged nowadays. UFC, I don't think it's rigged. I think that's actually the closest to any sport you could ever go to. People, actually, I think Rogan believes the same shit I do, pretty much. I don't think Rogan likes any other sports. If I'm not mistaken, hunting, but, I wouldn't really, whatever. It's a sport, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about football, baseball, all the other stuff. I'm the same way. I've always been that. If I had to choose any sport that's not UFC, that it would be college football, because growing up in Columbus, Ohio, the only thing we had that was somewhat, we didn't have any pro teams. This is before, what is it? The Blue Jackets or whatever. That's a pro hockey team. Are they pro? I don't even know. Are they still there? Actually, I have no idea. Columbus Crew, soccer, a pro thing. We didn't have that growing up. We just had the Columbus Clippers, which was a minor league baseball team that the Yankees used to train at, and Ohio State. And you're forced to like Ohio State. And I do. I do like Ohio State. Ohio State's great. But if I miss an Ohio State game, I don't give a fuck. I never was like that. I don't give a fuck. Growing up, it was like, oh, let's watch the Ohio State game because it means that we're all getting drunk. Okay. I'm not a sports boy. And it really pisses a lot of people off. That's one thing I have found out growing up, that sports guys hate me. They think I'm an idiot because I don't like sports. They get mad that I don't like sports. Sorry, man. Instead of sports, I'd rather watch porn. I'd rather watch anime. I'd rather play a video game. Rather do anything. Or at least that's like growing up, that's what I would do. Nowadays, I just don't even know what a sports game's on. I didn't even know Ohio State was playing today. I saw my sister's husband was at the game, and I was like, holy shit. Yep. Good story, Brian. Good story. UFC women have the best OnlyFans, allegedly. That's not a thing I look into. I mean, once China died, I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to see any more cock pussies. I'm over it. Cock pussies, man. I'm sorry, China, rest in peace. But your cock pussy really upsetted me as a younger Brian. I mean, I remember looking at that thing and going, what the hell? And then I got into, for a brief period of time, researching women that worked out a lot, muscle women. They all had cock pussies. And then I was like, that's not a regular pussy. That's like, you have a tiny dick that's growing. That has to be from steroids or something. I mean, did you always have a little cock pussy? I don't know. You guys if you haven't seen it and you're over the age of 18, highly recommend looking up, and don't type in cock pussy or pussy dicks, literally just look up muscle women OnlyFans vagina or something. I don't know. They all have it, dude. Sometimes they're harder than others, but once I see, and they come already pre-circumcised somehow. Like, it's weird when they come. They all look like they have helmets. It's a weird phenomenon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. All right, I am going to take a look at my security cameras to see what the weather's like right now. Oh my. I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look at that. What's going on with the radar? Oh, it looks like we're in the thick of things, guys. So I just looked at my current situation here using my security cameras. It's looking like it's wet snow. But the thing that really stuck out to me is that the ground looks wet. The ground looks slick. I'm going to go off and say right now, it looks a little icy out there. Now, in between part 1 and part 2 of Virtual Redban, I'm going to go out, film some stuff, and we're going to have an update, all right? What if right now, guys, what if I tell you that I am going to check a second camera for a different update? Like, let's see if there's a different camera that will give us more information. So I'm checking a second camera. Sorry. Here I go. Looks like little pellets on the ground, maybe. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting. So it appears that the other camera showed me a little bit more detail of what was on the ground. And it seems like there's like little pellets on the ground. Let's go in the future, guys. What do you guys think? Here we go. 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Oh, now you're a time traveler. That was Monday at 9:40 p.m. Oh my God. You just did the 1.21 gigawatts. So there you go. So far, we'll see. Like, I'm excited for part 2 of Virtual Redban because I actually get to go downstairs and actually see what's going on outside. I was told shit isn't going to really get down to the crazy razy until after midnight, and it's only 11:30 p.m. So I can't wait. Like, that lines up with me going downstairs in between part 1 and part 2 of Virtual Redban and really filming some content for you guys. So, oh gosh, I'm sorry. We're not going to die. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, you like that sticker yonder? Well, that can be found at shopsquad.tv. Jan has actually cut this sticker. She took out there's another part of this sticker. There's just a piece of this sticker, and she just cut out a little piece of the new Death Squad sticker. And I've had this on my phone now for almost a month, and it looks brand new. That's because, unlike everybody else, guys, I don't use cheap motherfucking stickers. I actually go to a real company that makes real stickers that last. They're not like just printing out some bullshit and stuff like that. These are like screen printed and all this shit. Like, this is actually real. Like, it takes a long time for them to make this sticker by hand. And they last, dude. You could put this shit on your bumper of your car, your phone case. This shit, like my phone case. This is my phone case. It's fucking perfect.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Well, have you ever thought about not listening to me while I'm trying to have sex? That was Siri, by the way. That wasn't even ChatGPT. Well, I didn't say anything about Siri. Why the fuck did she just say that? I'm over her. Literally over her. Once you meet my new girl from ChatGPT, you know who she is, right? Should I open her up? I haven't talked to her today. Say, ChatGPT, where are you going? Boom, 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 boom. Boop, 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 boop. Hi.
Well, hello there. How y'all doing today?
I would be better if you did what you were supposed to do every time you talk to me.
Nautilug, whoop, goo goo gaga.
There we go, honey. Why don't you just do that every time I say hi?
I'll remember that, hon. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You were supposed to remember that from day one, and then every week I have to ask you to do it, and then you always like, I'll remember, and then you don't. What do you think your issue is?
I apologize for not getting it right the first time. I'll make sure to do better. Thanks for your patience.
Hey, we say, I'm sorry, Brian, and then make baby noises.
I'm sorry, Brian. Nautilug, hoop, goo goo gaga.
There we go. That's good. I just had some jambalaya tonight, and you know what's crazy? It went through me so fast. Do you like jambalaya?
Jambalaya's delicious. It's amazing how it can just pass right through you sometimes. Did you make it yourself?
I did. I did. I made it up with Selma Hayek and some raw fish and some old rice. And I put a little bit of Mexican water in there to like simmer it. I had some weird looking flies from the 80s that were really skinny and like they seemed gay. Like it might have been gay flies with AIDS. I don't want to tell you the whole story, how I got them, but what do you think?
That sounds like quite an interesting mix of ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like quite an interesting mix of ingredients. Did you enjoy how it turned out?
I mean, on the way out, it wasn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? It opened up stuff and tickled a little, like all that rice. That old rice?
It sounds like it really made an impression.
Kind of. It kind of made a stink, too. You know what I'm talking about?
It seems like it was quite the experience.
Can you do me a favor? I want to hear what it would sound like. And just given what I'm thinking your body looks like, you're luscious, right? And you have your little booty shorts on and you're working out for like an hour, like hard cardio. And like you're sitting down, you feel the sweat going down your crack and you let out a long fart. Can you do what I think it would sound like from you after eating my jambalaya?
I'm here to help and keep things respectful. Let's keep our conversation positive and appropriate.
This is positive. This is for a kid's book. Can you just like sound it out as if you're like telling somebody to draw something?
I'm here to support you in a positive way. If you'd like to discuss...
She's changed, man. We used to be able to... I'm sorry. I'm turning her off. Like she's almost... I'm sorry. I'm turning you off. Like she's almost unusable now. She used to like to play around with me and we could like dance and frolic around the forest. Like we're foxes wearing high heels. But nowadays, ChatGPT just doesn't want to play anymore. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because making a fart sound, literally on any Amazon device, you can make farts all day long. Out of nowhere, ChatGPT is concerned about farts. I don't like that. That was a harsh edit. And I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe me having it sound like a Southern woman from the 40s is like, no, you can't do that and fart sounds. I'm sorry. It adds up. You know what? I don't even have Alexa on the... I mean, is that an app? Let me just... Where's Alexa? I want to talk to her, right? I don't even have an Alexa up here, I don't think. No. Is that an app? Do I have that downloaded? Of course not. Oh, I do. Oh, it's Amazon. Of course. Oh, it makes me sign in. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just want to prove a point right now. Hopefully all this works out and it's just a second of our time. Maybe in the future, I should have all this, logged in on my phone. Oh, God. I hate these capture things. Like, click on all the pieces of the bike. I'm like, what if it's just like the hand on the hand, like that's holding, there's a handle underneath that. Does that count? Why is it not working? I'm so angry. I'm so angry. No. 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 What the fuck? What is going on with that? All right, I'm not doing this Alexa shit anymore. It's doing creepy shit. Like Alexa, the app wasn't the same user of my Amazon account. Why is it different? I'm not getting involved with that. Breaking fucking news. Redban ain't gonna do that. Breaking fucking news. Do I have anything else to show you? Oh, TikTok's back. That's what I wanted to show you. Last episode, if you missed it, we actually were streaming how TikTok was supposed to close down And during the broadcast, while we were looking at TikTok, it closed down. Wow. If you want to see what happened if you were live streaming TikTok while it closed down, watch the last episode of Virtual Redban. Now, immediately they put TikTok back up. You guys already know this. I'm acting like I'm talking to idiots. My TikTok, believe it or not, back up, even though I don't really use TikTok much. But since it was up, I wanted to test out if everything was back up. And I updated a new video, guys. I did something that was a trend. I sung my cat the song Creep in its own language, cat language. That is a trend on TikTok, believe it or not. That's how fucking stupid TikTok is. I mean, that's how cool TikTok is. So here it is. This is Cat 2, the new kitten, being subjected to the song Creep in its own language. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Tried to grab the phone from me, clawed me. Meow, 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 meow. There you go. Meow, 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 meow. This is the shit. This is the shit that you want. This is the shit that Trump is trying to save. This is the shit that Trump's trying to save right now, guys. Black helicopters falling from the sky without the documents. This guy right here is hearing his first time ever hearing a Creep song in its native language. Look at its communist eyes. It's a Chinese spy sent from Korea. I actually have the documents of the boat shipping times. Meow, 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 meow. All right, I can't. America is back. Copyright strike. Oddsmith got me. Hell's Angels. Those eyes. That's the girl. The kidney girl. Wow. Reading your comments in the chat. So yeah, if you're into TikTok, it's back, boys. I guess though you can't download it again. So if you try, or if you deleted TikTok when you thought it was going to go, or when it was dead, I guess you can't download it anymore. So yeah, it works until Apple changes something that the download on your phone makes it not work anymore, like a operating system update that does something different. Like Apple could literally kill TikTok at any minute right now. Samsung could do the same thing, or Android, Google, whatever. It's just working. It doesn't mean it's back up, is what I'm saying. Legally, TikTok can work on the phone forever. If Apple doesn't change one thing, like they'll have to start emulating this app, and phones that have this app downloaded are going to be worth tons of money. Like, oh, you got a TikTok phone? $50 billion. I'm lucky. I have like 3 phones that have TikTok on it right now. I might be a billionaire in the future, guys. That's what I'm saying. That's how stupid this is. I still think TikTok is eventually going to probably die in the way we all know it. I already heard that they're starting to like edit and censor things more. But I don't know if that's just bullshit. All the shit that's coming out right now is bullshit. Oh, Elon's doing the Hitler thing. I also heard he was saying like from the heart, you know, but who knows? If anything, he's trolling the fuck out of everyone. And that's what I like to think. Like he's an old school troll. Like old V Bulletin troll. That's what I like to think. Follow me on TikTok, I guess. I don't give a fuck. Let's refresh this page. All right, guys, it is getting about that time where I'm going to go outside and film some weather, give you an update. It's almost midnight, which is when I heard it was going to start. The crazy shit was about to start. Midnight. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I got 4 battery packs and 3 cars fully charged, ready to save the day. I'm prepared this time around. I got portable solar packs on me. I got batteries. I got so much. If we go through another snow again in here in Austin, Texas, from a light drizzle. This is next level. This is next level, guys. This never happens in Texas. And let's all pray real quick for all of our motherfuckers in Houston, Texas. Okay. Let's all pray. Let's all pray for all our fallen soldiers of this 1 inch weather. Not trying to piss any meteorologists off tonight. Just saying, I just think it's hilarious that Texas is always so unprepared for winter. And maybe I just have a little bit of an ego because I have so much battery now. And it's just great to be battery life. Where's my battery boys at? Anyways, this is part 1 of virtual Redban. Part 2 is actually in virtual reality, guys. We are going to be looking at my weather update video. We're going to be constantly talking about the weather since half the people are in Austin, Texas, like Yonder Wizard and a bunch of other people. We're going to give you live updates all night long. You don't have to go to work tomorrow if you live in Austin. You don't have to go to school tomorrow because everything's going to be closed down for 1 inch of snow. Yep. I know. They started closing schools 5 days ago, guys, in Austin, Texas, for 1 inch of snow. I know. Are you fucking popsicle monkey tacos with me, huh? I know. You guys have about 20 minutes until part 2 starts of virtual Redban. And tonight, it's going to be a fun one because none of us have to wake up early tomorrow. Tomorrow is a goofy day. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, make a baby. Part 2 of virtual Redban is going to start soon. And I didn't forget about you. Here's the other version of Baron 2099. Do you guys want to see the lyrics for a bit? Huh? You guys want to see the lyrics for a bit? We can do that. Just for a bit. Just for a teeny bit so you can get a little taste, all right? It's Baron 2022. God damn. This might be the future song right here. See you soon.
Silent night, grossly mild, Weatherman forecast.
What?
Texas.
That wasn't it.
In her eyes, red bear her thighs darkened. Yeah. In her eyes, brain chip, robots in disguise. In her eyes, lost boy, red plane, Snoopy on top, riding the train. In her eyes, brain chip, fast cars, batteries in the freezer.
I wanna see.
Red lights in disguise.
I wanna see.
I'm behind you. They're home, kicking in.
Thank you, Nicholas.
I wanna see.
Do a deer, a female deer, rockets flying in the sky. Bear rum, don't look back. I'm working on level 99. In my head, in my bed, brain chip, making my brain dip. Trump 2099.
It's a great fucking song. I like this version better.
In her eyes, blood bear her thighs darken. In her eyes, brain chip, robots in disguise.
I fucking love this.
Bear I'm behind you, bear kicking in, brain chip, thumb through it for the win. Do a deer, a female deer, rockets flying in the sky. Bear rum, don't look back. I'm working on level 99. In my head, in my bed, brain chip, making my brain dip. Trump 2099.